And then the next thing I want to talk about is why I chose this over the hybrid. And so if you guys didn't know, I have the 2-liter EcoBoost, and so far it's an awesome engine. Like, I have no complaints. The power, I thought it was going to be really slow because I've never really been in an EcoBoost, but I'm really surprised on how much torque it has. How much torque can just get up and go. It doesn't have any top end, which it's a little truck, so what truck is going to have a lot of top end? But it really gets up and goes. I was really surprised. Like, I never feel like I'm struggling for power or struggling to like make it up a hill or anything. And then so the reason I chose the all-wheel drive is because, like I said, I travel so much, and I'll travel all winter also. And then so that's why I had to get all-wheel drive. Like, I have drove like our minivan around, and that's front-wheel drive, and front-wheel drives do good in a lot of situations. Like, I even took that minivan through mud a lot of times because it's muddy at the places we go, and it actually did really good. And I was like, if I did get the front-wheel drive, I don't think I would need it for the all-wheel drive for a long time. But just having that peace of mind that I have the all-wheel drive is super nice, and especially my parents too, because I travel so much. Like, it gives them a peace of mind too, knowing that I have all-wheel drive. And I don't know, I just like using my truck for an actual truck too, and having fun with my truck. I don't like to just keep it all pretty, you know, and make sure it gets no scratches and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I don't really care about that too much. Yes, I do, but then again, like, I'll show you guys my other truck. It's a big old 2003 3500 5.9 turbo diesel Cummins, and it's like, I care what it looks like, but I don't. But that's gonna be like my more beater truck. I'm not gonna beat it up, but that's the one I take mudding to and stuff. It has a full set of dirt tracks on there. They're like 33-inch tire, I think. And then I would like to fit some 35s, but yeah, that's another reason why I chose this truck. And then a lot of you are curious on why I didn't choose blind spot monitoring and the 360 thing. It's because I didn't build this truck, or I want to put that out there again. I did not build this truck. This truck is actually a build by someone else, but I managed to snag it for myself. So yeah, so everything on this truck is something that other guy built. Like, the guy got the tow pack, or the toolbox in the back, and I would not have got the toolbox. I don't feel like I need it. I took it out right away, and I haven't put it back in because it just like takes up too much space right now. Maybe if I was recovering people, because in the wintertime I have a yankum rope, and I like to go try to pull people out of ditches. It's fun. Just help people out, you know, help them on their terrible day. It's happening. But yeah, that's another reason. And then one of the big deciding factors too was gas mileage. I know this thing gets a lot worse gas mileage, but just overall, I thought the all-wheel drive would suit me better, just because I would be getting the same gas mileage as around my Mustang, and which is totally fine with me, having a truck bed and a nice interior and lots of room for the same gas mile my Mustang, when I can only fit 2 people on my Mustang, 3 people maybe. And then the trunk was like not very big, you know. But yeah, my Mustang's just fun. It's a little 2007 V6 Mustang, but it's got like a 410 rear end, and then it's got a manual, so it's fun, you know. It's not gonna beat anybody in a race, but it sure is fun to get around. She's pretty quick. Yeah, she just accelerates fast, and that's about all. And I am watching the road. I'm not staring at the camera. If you guys are wondering if I'm gonna crash or something, I'm not even like. This is just like I'm singing and driving. It's good. Oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about is also, I did look at 2 Ford Mavericks before this. This isn't the first Ford Maverick that I was able to get. I did look at it all-wheel drive base model, and it was in a gray, like a really plain gray, like a metal gray almost. And it was the base model, so it had the steely wheels, and I just really couldn't get myself past the way it looked right there, because it was a gray truck with these gray wheels, and I don't know, I just really did not like it. And I was thinking I had to get rims, I had to get tires, and so eventually I decided not to get it because it didn't have the 4K tow package, which I was about to get it. I was in there doing a little bit of paperwork, running credit and stuff. We found out that it didn't have 4K tow package, so we're like, oh, okay, no, we're calling it off right there. But I almost got that one, and they also had a hybrid there that I was looking at, and we were looking at the gas mileage, and I did think about that, but I think I needed the all-wheel drive. I wouldn't be able to have as much fun with this one as I'm gonna have. And a lot of people say, oh, I feel bad for the next owner. I was like, I am the next owner. Actually, I don't plan to sell this truck anytime soon. Like, I'm gonna be putting so many miles on it that no one else is gonna want to buy it. And it's literally a perfect truck for me right now. I have no reason to sell it. But if you want to buy it for the right price, go ahead, shoot me an offer. You guys know exactly what the truck's been through because I've documented every single part of it so far. But yeah, so if you guys got any ideas on what I should do, like, I'm still learning. This is the first brand new car I've had, so I am still like learning a lot about this truck. And I am also looking for tips on what to do, like how to keep the truck nice, maintenance, whatnot. And I read some of your guys' things about the brush and stuff. Okay, I'll stop doing that, but I don't know, just things that I've always had older cars that I never really, the paint was never perfect, you know, so I never really paid attention to that kind of stuff. And so it's good to know all you guys' tips and everything. So go ahead and comment down below what you guys want to see. And to give an overall rating of this truck, I think it's an awesome traveling truck. I think it's an awesome little truck for families to run to the store. Like I said, this thing drives like a car. It's so nice. It's so smooth. It's so, every little bump, it just soaks it up, you know. I never feel like I'm lacking of anything. Maybe lacking the big ego of a truck or something, I don't know. But one funny thing is, people knew I got a new truck, and they're like, oh, congratulations, like, oh, it's a nice truck. And then it's funny, like, they all think it's a nice truck still, but they're like, see it, and they're like, oh man, that thing's tiny. Then I'm just like, just wait till you get in, I'm gonna take you for a ride. But yeah, that's the only thing that I really want to talk about, is just why I chose the truck. So one thing that I forgot to say is another big thing that really came into big factor is if I could fit my dirt bike in there. And that's the one thing that I was scared about in the beginning, but it turns out I could fit 3 in there if I really wanted to, and 2 fit phenomenal, like perfect. And it's so easy to load. It's literally like, I think it's the perfect little dirt bike truck right now, because you could travel everywhere you want. You could go to races or whatnot, and you can still have all the room, and it's comfortable, and you still get good gas mileage. I was noticing around like a 3 mile an hour or 3 MPG like downgrade to having a dirt bike in there and having it sideways, so we'll see. I put it straight usually for less wind drag, but yeah, why I chose the all-wheel drive over the hybrid. So that's what it kind of came down to. And yeah, thanks for watching.